Hey guys, this is Ryan Blair here at Halo Inc. and today I am showing you how to produce the proof for a screen print job. So we've already got our template all set up, and as you saw in the previous video, we are trying to match an existing garment. So in the notes here, it should say that the logo's in the client folder because it's something that already exists. So I went ahead and already opened that, and that's this right here. So we're just going to go ahead and copy it. And we're going to put it down below. And if you see over here on the left, we have some standard widths for different size ranges. So basically how this works is you would take the bulk of your order, in this case it would be large, and you would make it 10 inches wide. Same for the back. So if you were to turn off and on any placement on the template, it is going to populate a drop that should fall pretty close to where it should, depending on where the photo of the garment came from, and then the standard width or any other information that should be noted regarding that drop. So in this case, we are matching an existing garment, which you guys can't see in front of me, but it's 10.5 inches wide. So if we click on our graphic down here, we'll just select it all, and we are 10.5 by 3.7. So up here on full front, we're just going to do 10.5, 3.7. Okay, so before we drop it onto the garment, we need to take a look at the colors. So since we are matching an existing garment, we ended up having to take a Pantone book and physically figure out what the PMS colors are. The way that our screen print department works is we mix every single ink that we put down, so we need a Pantone color. There is a video on how to identify a Pantone color if a Pantone color is not associated with the graphic already. So if we were to click on this U here, you can see there is not a Pantone color that populated within the swatches, so there wasn't anything set for this particular one. So looking at the garment here, we're going to select all the black, and actually the registered trademark symbol is also black, so we're going to select it all, and we're going to select Pantone Black C from our house swatches. And we're also going to select the web address there, and we will also set that to Black C. And actually, you just watched me almost create a defect. So this is actually the front of the shirt. The front of the shirt doesn't have the web address, so the front of the shirt would only be 2.2 tall. Oops. So we'll just go ahead and do 2.2. Now the back is going to be the same, so the height will be that 3.7, and the width is going to be the 10.5. Sorry for the confusion there. Okay, so now that we have the black set, now we're going to assign the Pantone for this kind of tan color, and we started using these free tones here. So if you don't see the free tones in the template, you're going to want to make sure that you install it into your libraries, and it should just pop up under swatches. So this color is going to be 4495, and so we will grab 4495 right there, and we are going to copy over this empty color swatch here. Now you can just use the eyedrop tool. We'll eyedrop what we dropped in, and then we'll just type in 4495. Next, we are going to move over black, because black is a color that we are using, and we do have one other color to match as well, which is going to be the gray. And so we're just going to select all the gray there, and this is Cool Gray 11C, so we'll do Cool, and we'll assign 11C. Same thing, we'll just grab that swatch right there, eyedrop tool it. Oops, got something on my keyboard. So Cool Gray 11C. All right, So now that we have the colors all figured out here, we're going to grab the front of our shirt and we're going to copy it up. And if it's underneath the layers, just move it up to artwork. We're going to make sure it's grouped, and if we look here, it says divide full-size art by 10. So up in the width, as long as we've got this proportionate, we're going to do divided by 10. And we're also going to match the drops on the shirt. So luckily, the drop on this shirt is our standard, which is 3 1/4. So that's good there. So all you got to do is just line up your artwork onto that center guide there and line it up to the top of your drop. And what we're going to do next is go ahead and drop it in right here and just make sure that the horizontal center lines up to those blue lines. That is a tool that the screen print department uses. And now we're going to do the back. And so we're going to just go ahead and group those together. And we're going to move it up. And we're also going to divide that by 10. And same thing on this side, we're going to put it on that center guide and move it up to the drop. And the drop on the back was actually the same. If it was a hoodie, you would go ahead and delete that 4 in the bracket and move this 5 over, as that is our hoodie drop. Same deal, go ahead, bring it over, and go ahead and just make sure it's centered on those guides like so. And that looks really good. So that is how you create the proof. Now all we need to do is export it for screen, so Control-Alt-E. And we're going to make sure that we've got our artboard selected, and now we need to set where it's saving to, so go ahead and click the folder icon, and we're going to go to CB orders on the farm, 10484, which doesn't exist, so we're going to go ahead and right-click that, copy new orders, copy it, paste it, click into it once, and we're going to rename it 10484. And go ahead and get yourself into the work files here. We're going to want to make sure we've got PDF and JPEG 100, no suffix, at a width of 2400 pixels. Go ahead and click Export. Okay, now we've got our JPEG proof and our working PDF. And now we need to upload the proof over here, so go back to Corebridge and choose File. And locate that folder that we just created. Go into the work files and grab the JPEG. Go ahead and upload that. And now at this point, we're going to change the product status to awaiting proof approval. Since this is not the last or the only product in this order, we aren't going to send out the email notification yet. That will send out once we finish product 2. But thanks for watching, and now we wait for either approval or design revision notes, and then we will move on to production. Thanks for watching.